Welcome to part 2 of the legal research. Apart from adhering to a structured and stepped approach, there is also certain other ways in which a researcher can be effective while conducting a legal research. It is important to note that there exists no exhaustive list that could be used for the purpose of conducting a legal research effectively. However, these certain other ways to steps can also be used by researcher in which a research can attempt at conducting an effective legal research. Firstly, the researcher should have the know how to use legal platform. With the advent of technology, the growth and efficiency of online legal debates have mushroomed a lot. Gone are the days when the advocates would only rely on the libraries to get hold of precedents. With the click of a mouse, one can get a 1,000-page judgment skimmed and printed at the comfort of home. Thus, it is very important for a researcher to be well equipped with the available online legal database. This requires knowledge and a good grasp over the methodologies to search. Secondly, be clear on what results to expect during the process of collection of data. It is not possible to anticipate all the results by collecting the data, but the researcher must have some idea as to how the results should be shown up. Thirdly, the researcher must be organized. It is essential that in the process of collection of data, whatever relevant data the researcher is able to get to his hands on must be used in an organized manner. Fourthly, the researcher has to be selective. In the endeavor of collection of data for the legal research, a researcher is most likely to come across a platter of sources. It is up to the researcher to sort the data that he wishes to incorporate. What will be the case bring to my argument? How well does it support the proposition you are trying to make? Lastly, the research ought to be rushed. For this, the researcher should plan her research. In doing so, the researcher ends up with the time span which she can be allotted for completion of each chapter in the researches. When to stop researching? Focusing your legal proposition. There may be circumstances where a researcher would have to put all the halt to the research. Such a condition could arise in two situations. Firstly, is when the researcher is not able to find anything. Second, is when the researcher has several findings. When the researcher has ended up in the situation of nothingness, and isn't able to get hold of the relevant finding, the researcher should resort to following steps to effectively overcome such situation. Number 1. Look into another source of law. Consider the issue. Consider the legal theory which has been proposed. In the second instance, a researcher should stop in the following situations. When the research has found the answer. When the researcher has found several authorities. When there is a dearth of time. A skillful must always look at these aspects and should be well aware as to when the researcher should be given a halt. This in turn saves a lot of time, making the legal research effective. The most important element or the key of conducting an effective legal research is patience. For a researcher to be able to conduct the legal research most effectively, it is imperative to be patient. For example, there may be times when the entire collection of data may seem fruitless and the researcher is not able to find a specific answer or a niche point. At such time, the true test of every researcher comes into play. When the researcher is finally able to find the answer to the research problem, it feels like finding a gem or a needle in the haystack. Finally, you realize that it was all worth it and how patience truly is a virtue. Thank you.